Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be making some dirty rice. I'm going to be doing it my way, not the Louisiana way, so don't come for me telling me that I'm doing it wrong. This is my way of doing it. I'm already banned in Lake Charles, and I don't want to get banned anywhere else. Let's jump into the video. Alright guys, so here's everything that I'm going to be using to make my dirty rice. And this is some pre-cooked rice. I actually undercooked this a little bit, and I'll show you why during the video. I have green bell pepper, some onions, red bell pepper, some kitchen bouquet for color, that's optional. I also have some onion powder, and this is some Cajun seasoning, some black pepper, and this is 1 pound of ground beef and some W sauce. Alright guys, so the first thing that I want to do is get my pan heated up and then add just a little bit of leftover cooking grease to this. It's going to add some more flavor to the dish, so I always try to save my grease and use it for something else. So we're just going to bring this up to temp, and then we can go on to the next step. Okay, so after I got my pan up to temp, I just went on ahead and added my onions and bell peppers and my ground beef all at the same time. I just want to make sure that I get this ground beef browned off a little bit and let my vegetables sweat down just a little, and then I'll come in and I'll season this up and we can move on to the next step. Okay, so we can see now that our meat is starting to cook down and our vegetables are starting to cook down also. So I'm going to just come in and start adding my seasonings to this. That goes a little black pepper. I didn't put too much black pepper because that Cajun seasoning has a little spice to it also. So you definitely don't want to have too much spice. I'm not a person that likes a lot of heat. And that was my onion powder. And I'm going to come in next with my Cajun seasoning. Now, this was the first time that I actually tried this seasoning, and it's really good. I don't care for the Tony's, whatever his last name is, but I don't care for that season. I think it's just the sodium in it is just awful. There's too much sodium in that. Alright, so I just want to give my ground beef a flip and just let all of this brown on the other side. And once it browns on the other side, then it'll be easier for me to break up. So I just want to give that a turn and let it cook, and then I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. So now you can see that my meat has been browning off pretty good. I was able to break it up some. I don't like to have it too finely broken up. I still like to have chunks of ground beef in my rice. And then I'm going to come in and add just a little water to this. Now I'm adding water to this because, like I said in the opening, the rice, I undercooked it a little bit. And now I'm going to come in and add a little bit of water, and that should balance it out and give my rice the tenderness that I want. And also guys, I know a lot of people use like ground sausage or chicken livers and stuff like that in their dirty rice, but I don't. I prefer the ground beef. But if you like chicken livers or anything like that in your rice, then definitely you can still use this recipe. So after I added the water, then I'm going to come back in and I want to add some more seasonings to this. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to add some more onion powder. And then I'm going to come back and add a little bit more to Cajun seasoning. to this. And it might seem like I'm adding a lot, but it definitely wasn't that much, and it's not salty or anything. It does have a little kick to it, but nothing that's too overpowering. So you just want to give that a mix, and then after I get that mixed in, I'm going to come in and I'm going to add some W sauce to this. And this is going to make up for the salt in this. I didn't add it. I try not to use white table salt as much, but this will give me enough sodium in this dish. So I'm going to get that added in, and then I'm going to add in a little kitchen bouquet for color. Alright, I just want to give that a mix, get all of those flavors combined together. And once I do that, then I'm going to come in and I'll add my rice to this. Alright guys, so this has been simmering now for about 5 minutes. And now you can see I'm just coming in and adding my rice to this. Don't ask me why I didn't just dump all of this rice in at once. I just want to get this all inside of here, and then I can give this a good stir. Okay, Kenny, nothing else left in that pot. Gee, trying to get every green out of that pot. Okay guys, so I just want to give this just a mix. Get all of this fully incorporated. And now that extra water that I added, like I said, that's going to help to finish cook this rice, and it's going to give it that nice fluffy texture that I want. And what I want to do next is I want this to have some more color to it. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to add some more kitchen bouquet. And I'm just going to give that just another good mix to get that kitchen bouquet distributed. And then I'm going to cover it and just let it cook until the rice absorbs the rest of that liquid. Alright, this has been cooking now, covered for about 10 minutes. I'm just going to come in and give this a stir. You can see that the rice has absorbed that liquid. It still could cook just a little bit longer. And this is actually starting to look really good. So once I get this mixed in, I'm going to just go ahead and cover it back and let it cook for maybe another 5 minutes. And we should be done. Alright guys, our rice is done. I'll let this cook for another 5 to 8 minutes maybe. And you can see that it absorbed the rest of that liquid. And my rice is nice and fluffy, soft, just the way I want it. Vegetables nice and tender. That Cajun seasoning gave this an absolutely wonderful flavor. And I'm definitely going to be using that again soon. Now this isn't an authentic Louisiana dirty rice. Like I said in the beginning, this is my version, so I don't want anybody from Louisiana coming at me telling me I did it wrong and wanting to fight me over the internet and all kinds of stuff, because you all are pretty serious about your Louisiana food. So, but this is how it looks, and it was really good. So if you like this video, guys, please give me a like, leave me a comment. Also, share this video if you could. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And also follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Cooking and Chilling with Kenny. I'm going to put the direct link to those in the description of the video. And you can also send me an email if you would like to ask me any questions, or just reach out to me and chat with me. I'm going to add my email in the description also. And I changed directions with my website, so I'm working hard to get that up and running soon. But until next time, guys, peace.